Proper monthly inspection and maintenance will ensure an efficient and long life to your VanAire DAF system. The sprockets, attachment links, and chain used for the flight skimmer mechanism are all manufactured from non-metallic material. When they begin to show wear, they need to be replaced. In this video, we'll be covering the 6 items to inspect monthly and what to do when additional steps are required. When installing or servicing any equipment, be sure to follow applicable codes and practices. Always follow plant and OSHA safety procedures. The 3 key parts of the DAF to pay attention to are the flight skimmer, the flight skimmer rubber, the beach. Here's why monthly maintenance is important. When flight skimmer systems aren't regularly inspected and maintained, they can lose efficiencies or even fail. Flight skimmer rubber can become wavy and reduce their ability to perform. Imagine driving in a rainstorm with windshield wipers like this. Unmaintained chain tension leads to misalignment issues, causing the system to bind up and potentially fall into the tank itself. Step 1. Bearings. Grease the skimmer shaft bearings. Use NLGI Grade 2 Lithium Complex EP grease. Step 2. Flight skimmer rubber. Check the condition of flight skimmer rubbers and replace if excessively worn or wavy. The rubber seal strips should be replaced when they no longer clear the beach, but leave streaks afloat up the beach as shown in the picture. We're showing the procedure on a workbench, but this can also be done while the flight skimmer is on the DAF itself. Just make sure to follow all applicable safety protocols and refer to the detailed instructions in the manual. Replacement of the strips is done by loosening all the nuts that hold the stainless retaining bracket to the flight skimmer. Once loose, remove the old strip and replace by inserting a new strip so that it overhangs each end and edge by approximately 1 inch. Tighten all the bolts. Repeat for all flight skimmers. Step 3. Flight skimmer guides. Check condition of flight skimmer guides and replace if excessively worn. Step 4. Gearbox. Check the oil level of the gearbox. If low, refer to manufacturer's literature and manual for details. Step 5. Drive chain. Inspect the flight skimmer drive chain and sprockets for wear, damage, and broken or missing keeper pins. Replace as necessary. Step 6. Adjusting chain tension. Remove the bearing guard assembly on each end of the idle shaft. Apply anti-seize to thread bolts. Loosen the bolts, holding the pillow block bearings and the nuts on the adjuster threaded rod. Measure the bearing on each side for reference prior to adjusting. Finally, using the correct nut to move the bearing forward or backward, thereby moving the bearing, shaft, and sprockets and adjusting the tension of the chain. Adjust both sides until the first flight skimmer after the sprocket, heading toward the influent, lays flat on the return angle illustrated here. Be sure to adjust both sides the same amount, so both chains are tensioned the same, and the skimmer flights remain perpendicular to the walls of the DAF. Tighten the bolts to secure the pillow block bearings. Tighten both adjustment nuts, and replace the bearing guard assemblies. If the chain cannot be properly tensioned before the adjusters reach maximum travel, it will be necessary to fully loosen the adjusters. Remove a link from each chain. and repeat the adjustment procedure.